The Orville Season 3 finale is almost here. Almost. After last week's epic episode, Domino, it looks like things will take a major downshift with this season finale episode, Future Unknown. In typical YouTuber fashion, I thought I'd make a video predicting the finale and extrapolate every ounce of creative juice from the recently released teaser. Last week's episode was perhaps one of the best of the season, featuring non-stop action. Future Unknown looks like a different change of pace, to say the least, with a preview featuring a soothing romantic song with various crew members embracing.
Planets spinning through space.
The preview begins with a witty scene featuring Isaac and Commander Grayson. Obviously, this is a bit of a red herring to Isaac perhaps asking help and discussing romantic engagements with a doctor.
Maybe go on a date, followed by sexual conjugation.
Pretty good, how are you?
In a later scene, we see Grayson and the doctor embracing, as well as Bortus, Grayson, and Mercer wearing a neat-looking white uniform. These look heavily reminiscent to the dress ones we saw from everyone's favorite Star Trek movie, Nemesis. I'm going to take a large leap here and say that perhaps the doctor and Isaac are getting married, as their embrace showed in the trailer didn't look like a typical one. We also see the doctor's sons looking out their quarters windows to what looks like Earth. Again, this just feels like it reinforces something big happening with the Doctor. One of the biggest points of intrigue in the trailer is the complete lack of drama or action, but a small part of me believes this could be a bit of a visual trickery. I'd be curious to hear what you think. As mentioned in one of my previous Orville videos, Dr. Finn actress Penny Johnson-Gerald mentioned the season would end in an unfortunate cliffhanger. The tone of the music, as well as everyone happily embracing, I'm imagining this will end with a bittersweet tone. My guess, Captain Mercer goes off to find his daughter, Anaya, now that his baby mama is locked away. This would happily and conveniently write off Seth MacFarlane, so he is free to work on his upcoming Ted prequel series. A lot of rumors have been coming out about MacFarlane not returning, and if the show does come back, I could see that as a big possibility. Part of me would be completely okay with a similar ending seen from The Next Generation's All Good Things, with everyone gathered together again. With the Orville heavily influenced by TNG, I won't rule out this possibility.
I should have done this a long time ago.
We do see a bit of a quirky scene with Bortus and Clyden undressing what appears to be a formal way, I guess. Perhaps the two reconcile and by doing so, remarry through Moclan tradition. I'm not really sure what else this could be, but with the romantic music playing in the background, it's kind of hard to say, so I'm going to say they get remarried. Overall, I think the episode will try its best to tie up some things, but ultimately, if this is the final episode of the Orville, a lot of people will be unhappy. I could see this playing out pretty similar to Interstellar, with Cooper racing off to find Bran on that planet. A lot of fans will want to know what happens with Mercer. From my understanding, the Orville continues to do decently on Hulu, but nothing has been announced for a fourth season. At this point, it's safe to say it'll be a late announcement, if any. I hope the Disney Plus viewership will add some numbers and convince the studio to return. If you guys want to hear me talk more about the Orville, click on this video here, and I'll see you on the next one.